One slice of the wrong cheese can quietly raise your blood pressure, slow your digestion, and even sap your energy for days, especially after 60. And here's the surprise. It's often the cheeses we think are healthy that cause the most trouble. As we age, our bodies process dairy differently. Digestion slows, enzyme levels drop, and our tolerance for sodium and saturated fat changes. According to the Mayo Clinic, certain processed and low-fat cheese products can overload aging hearts and kidneys more than we realize. But here's the good news, some cheeses actually do the opposite. They can strengthen your bones, support gut health, and even help you feel more alert and youthful. Stay until the end, because one on both lists shocks nearly everyone over 60. Comment yes if you'd like more simple, science-based wellness videos like this. 4. Processed American cheese. It's bright yellow, melts perfectly, and shows up in almost every sandwich. But behind that creamy texture is a mix of emulsifiers, sodium, and artificial coloring that your body doesn't need. Here's why it matters. As we age, our kidneys and cardiovascular systems become more sensitive to excess sodium. A single slice of processed cheese can contain nearly 400 milligrams of salt, almost 1/5 of an older adult's daily safe limit. According to research summarized by the Harvard School of Public Health, high-sodium processed foods increase the risk of fluid retention and elevated blood pressure, both common concerns after 60. Take Robert, age 68. He used to eat 2 grilled cheese sandwiches every afternoon. He noticed swelling in his ankles and thought it was just age. When his nutritionist suggested switching from processed slices to natural Swiss or feta, the difference was almost immediate. His swelling eased, and he felt lighter after meals. Bottom line, processed cheese is engineered for convenience, not vitality. If you want your heart and circulation to thank you, choose natural, unprocessed cheese instead. 3. Cream cheese. It seems harmless, soft, smooth, and only a tablespoon or 2 on a bagel. But cream cheese is mostly saturated fat with almost no protein or calcium to balance it. For adults over 60, this combination can be deceptive. You don't feel full, yet you add hidden calories and fats that quietly build up over time. And when combined with sugary jams or pastries, it creates a quick blood sugar spike, followed by the familiar mid-morning fatigue many seniors blame on just getting older. The Mayo Clinic notes that lower protein dairy spreads often fail to deliver the benefits of milk-based nutrients your bones and muscles need. Let's look at Margaret, 71. She loved her morning bagel with cream cheese and coffee, but she often felt sluggish and bloated by 10 a.m. After replacing cream cheese with low-fat cottage cheese and a few slices of banana, she noticed steadier energy and better digestion without giving up her breakfast ritual. Here's the takeaway. If your cheese spreads easily but leaves you hungry, it's probably not feeding your body what it truly needs. 2. Blue cheese. Blue cheese has a rich, bold flavor, but it also contains mold cultures that can be difficult for aging digestive systems to process. These naturally occurring molds aren't bad, but for older adults with slower gut transit or mild inflammation, they can trigger bloating or discomfort. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health (NIH) have noted that the gut microbiome tends to weaken with age. Foods that challenge digestion, like strong, mold-ripened cheeses, can throw off that delicate balance. Take Anne, 72. She loved sprinkling blue cheese crumbles over her salads, but she noticed her stomach often felt unsettled afterward. When she swapped it for soft goat cheese, her meals became gentler on her system and she didn't have to sacrifice flavor. Here's why this matters. Digestion efficiency declines naturally after 60. The enzymes that break down complex dairy proteins work more slowly, meaning strong or aged cheeses can sit heavier than they used to. If you adore the tangy flavor of blue cheese, enjoy it rarely and in small amounts. Your gut will thank you. 1. Low-fat or fat-free cheese products. This one surprises almost everyone. For years, we were told low-fat means healthy, but when it comes to cheese, that advice can backfire. To replace real dairy fat, many low-fat or fat-free cheeses use gums, starches, and added sodium to mimic the creamy texture. That means your body gets less of the good fats it needs for hormone balance, and vitamin absorption and more of the additives that make digestion harder. The Cleveland Clinic explains that natural dairy fat helps absorb vitamins A, D, and K, key nutrients for bone, vision, and immune health in older adults. When that fat is removed, those vitamins can't do their job as effectively. John, 66, spent years buying fat-free cheese to control his cholesterol, yet he felt constantly tired and unsatisfied after meals. When he switched to a thin slice of real-aged cheddar instead, his energy stabilized and he enjoyed food again without guilt. The real lesson: nature usually gets it right. Whole, naturally aged cheese in moderation beats any light, fat-free, or diet version designed by food labs. So, we've seen how the wrong cheeses can sneak in extra sodium, sugar, and fatigue, but the story doesn't end there, because some cheeses actually work with your body, not against it. They can help keep your bones firm, your gut balanced, and your mind sharp, without sacrificing taste. Now let's flip the list and uncover the 4 best cheeses you should eat after 60, and wait until you hear what's hiding at 1. Now that we've uncovered the hidden risks behind some popular cheeses, let's turn the story around. Because the truth is, cheese doesn't have to be the enemy. When chosen wisely, it can actually nourish your bones, protect your brain, and make digestion smoother than ever. Let's start with one that's probably already in your fridge: mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella, especially the part-skim kind, is one of the gentlest and most balanced cheeses you can eat after 60. It's rich in protein, moderate in fat, and lower in sodium than most other varieties. That balance matters more than ever as our bodies slow down with age. After 60, the goal isn't to remove fat entirely, it's to find the right kind that fuels your muscles without stressing your heart. The Cleveland Clinic highlights mozzarella's calcium to protein ratio as one of the best for aging bones. It supports the small but steady repair of muscles that naturally lose tone with time, while its mild flavor makes it easy to pair with healthier foods like tomatoes, olive oil, and herbs. Helen, a 67-year-old retired teacher, used to avoid cheese because she thought it was too heavy. But when she began making her own pizzas at home with fresh mozzarella instead of processed cheese, she noticed a change. She could enjoy her favorite comfort food and still feel light afterward. It's the perfect example of how small swaps can transform your meals and your mood. Next up is one of the most senior-friendly cheeses you'll ever meet: goat cheese, or chèvre. For many adults over 60, dairy digestion starts to change. That's because the body produces less lactase, the enzyme that breaks down milk sugar. But goat cheese has smaller fat molecules and lower lactose, which means it's far easier for the body to handle. You get the satisfaction of cheese without the discomfort that sometimes follows. The Harvard Health Letter notes that goat milk contains unique fatty acids that help reduce inflammation and promote better gut comfort. For older adults who often struggle with bloating or irregular digestion, that's a major advantage. Take Mary, age 65. She loved cheese but couldn't understand why. Cheddar and brie made her feel gassy and sluggish. Her daughter suggested she try goat cheese on her toast instead. Within a week, Mary said her meals felt lighter, her energy stayed steady, and she no longer avoided breakfast. Goat cheese also provides vitamin D, calcium, and selenium-3 nutrients that keep bones strong, support immunity, and even improve skin health. And because of its tangy, creamy flavor, a small amount goes a long way. Spread it on whole grain toast, crumble it on salads, or pair it with a handful of berries for a refreshing, bone-friendly snack. Now let's talk about an unsung hero of the cheese world: Swiss cheese. At first glance, it looks ordinary, maybe even boring. But Swiss is a hidden treasure for people over 60. It's naturally low in sodium yet rich in vitamin B12, a nutrient that becomes harder to absorb as we age. According to the National Institutes of Health, vitamin B12 deficiency is one of the most common gaps in older adults. It can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and even tingling in the hands and feet. 1 ounce of Swiss cheese provides a meaningful dose of B12, helping to support both nerve and brain function. David, 70, used to experience afternoon tiredness and trouble concentrating. When his dietitian suggested a slice of Swiss with his morning eggs, he was skeptical, but within a few weeks, he noticed his energy lasting longer and his focus returning. He later joked, "Who knew a sandwich could do what vitamins couldn't?" Swiss cheese also contains beneficial bacterial cultures that promote a balanced gut environment, something that naturally weakens over time. It's another reason this mild, nutty cheese works beautifully for seniors. To get the most benefit, choose naturally aged Swiss with visible holes. Those air pockets are a sign of real fermentation, not factory processing. And finally, we arrive at the true powerhouse Parmesan, the king of aged cheeses, and one of the best-kept secrets for longevity after 60. Parmesan's strength lies in its age. During the months, sometimes years that it matures, it develops complex proteins that are gently pre-digested by natural enzymes. That means it's low in lactose, easy to digest, and packed with bioactive compounds that support both bone and vascular health. Studies from Harvard and the European Journal of Nutrition highlight these peptides, noting that they may help improve circulation and maintain flexible arteries, an essential benefit as we age. At the same time, Parmesan delivers one of the highest concentrations of calcium and phosphorus found in any natural food, helping keep bones firm and resilient. Susan, 73, had avoided cheese for years because she worried about cholesterol. But when her doctor explained that small portions of aged Parmesan could actually fit beautifully into a heart-conscious diet, she gave it a try. She started sprinkling a teaspoon over her steamed vegetables and soups. Within weeks, she noticed she felt more satisfied after meals. No cravings, no heaviness, just comfort and balance. That's the power of real, aged cheese. You don't need much, just enough to flavor your food while nourishing your body. Parmesan's deep umami taste makes it easy to eat less but enjoy more. And unlike softer cheeses, it contains probiotics that survive the aging process, which can help repopulate beneficial gut bacteria, something that naturally declines with age. It's no wonder many longevity experts refer to Parmesan as the guilt-free cheese. It supports digestion, strengthens bones, and satisfies cravings, all in one small sprinkle. So here's the takeaway from this entire list. Cheese isn't the villain. The secret is understanding which kinds your body welcomes and which ones it struggles with. Fresh mozzarella helps keep muscles strong. Goat cheese calms the gut. Swiss cheese nourishes your nerves and mind. And Parmesan, the champion, ties it all together with strength, balance, and satisfaction. Each one of these cheeses is not just food. It's a daily act of self-care. And the best part, you don't have to give up flavor to feel good again. Because after 60, the goal isn't perfection, it's wisdom in every bite. You've earned the right to enjoy food that makes your body feel as young as your spirit. Coming up next, we'll wrap up with a simple summary. The golden rules for eating cheese the smart way after 60, plus one small mindset shift that can help you stay vibrant, balanced, and confident every single day. So now you know cheese itself isn't the villain. It's the kind you choose and how your body responds to it. That makes all the difference. After 60, our bodies become wiser. They send signals more clearly, a bit of bloating here, a touch of stiffness there, gentle reminders asking us to listen. And when you start paying attention, something incredible happens. You realize that small choices like the cheese you sprinkle on your salad or melt on your sandwich can quietly shape the way you feel every single day. Processed and fat-free cheeses may promise less guilt, but they often deliver less nourishment. 2. Meanwhile, natural, aged, and gently fermented cheeses like mozzarella, goat, Swiss, and Parmesan work with your body, not against it. They support your bones, your gut, and your energy in ways that most people never expect from something so simple. Think of every meal as a chance to invest in your strength. Mozzarella rebuilds your muscles one bite at a time. Goat cheese calms your digestion and keeps your belly happy. Swiss cheese clears the mental fog so many people accept as just aging. And Parmesan, that sharp, Golden Treasure gives your body calcium, probiotics, and satisfaction that lasts long after the plate is empty. The beauty of getting older is this: you've earned the wisdom to know that health isn't about restriction, it's about balance, awareness, and joy. Food should still taste good, life should still feel rich, and aging can still feel vibrant, curious, and alive. If this video helped you see food in a new way, take a moment right now, share, and subscribe for more empowering senior wellness stories each week. And if you're ready to keep your energy high and your spirit young, comment vitality below. Because your 60s and beyond aren't the end of good living, they're the reward for learning how to live well. This video is educational only. Consult your healthcare provider for personal guidance.